What's up everybody, and welcome back to another episode of BH Brewing. In today's tasting session we're going to be trying this one from the White Hag Brewing Company. This is the Chocolate Orange Pastry Stout. Sounds delicious, let's see. So here it is. Now with the White Hag Brewing Company I've had mixed reviews. I've had some beers that are absolutely terrible, a couple of beers that are okay. Not had a beer that's outstanding so far, so this one will be interesting. The first thing I will say is there is a complete lack of head, which worries me. When I expect a stout, I expect a rich kind of creamy head. There is not one on that whatsoever. Almost looks like a can of flat Coke being poured into there. So there is a bit of carbonation, of course. It is black as your hat, not see-through at all. It does look kind of thin in the glass, but obviously we don't know until we taste it. So let's go with the aroma, first things first. Well, it definitely smells of chocolate and it definitely smells of orange. I'd say the chocolate is more predominant than the oranges for sure, but it smells like a Terry's chocolate orange really. That's kind of the aromas you get from it, which is, you know, what it's trying to be, I guess. It's trying to be a chocolate orange pastry stout, so we're kind of 1/3 of the way there. Let's see how it tastes. Okay. Wow. Right, alright. Now I'm quite surprised at this because when I poured that out I thought this looks thin, I thought the mouthfeel is going to be crap, and actually it's the opposite. It's actually quite nice. I'm actually pleasantly surprised by it. Just to get another sip real quick. Yeah, you first of all initially kind of get that kind of chocolatey kind of flavour comes through. It's light at first and then it builds, and as it kind of lingers in your mouth a little longer, it gets more and more chocolatey and more like a pastry, to be fair. And then it's the same with the orange. The orange starts off kind of almost non-existent, and then as the chocolate builds and that pastry kind of flavour builds, the orange builds as well, and it comes along and it's a lovely, really lovely flavour in the mouth. I think the one thing that disappoints me a little about this beer is the mouthfeel. It's kind of quite dry, and I wouldn't expect that from a stout of this nature. I'd expect it to be kind of medium, if not medium to sweet. I'd say this probably lacks a bit of kind of lactose sugar really, because, well, and something really to give it a bit of head, because that's the main thing I'm missing out. I want a nice thick head on it, and there ain't none there. Let's have another quick swig. Yeah, the mouthfeel's there initially, but it just dries out super quick and kind of, it really takes away from the beer. I mean, it's a lovely drop, don't get me wrong. The only thing it's let down by is that kind of mouthfeel and its dry finish. If you had kind of a proper lovely mouthfeel and a really nice dry finish, then this would be, you know, an easily a 4.5 on the old Untapped scale type beer, but it doesn't. And for that, unfortunately, it does suffer, and for that I'm gonna have to give this around about a 3.5, I'd say. Maybe a 3.75 was being generous. Tastes lovely, but let down by the mouthfeel and the kind of dryness that it ends with. But overall, a pleasantly surprising beer from the White Hag, probably one of the better ones that they've done. Cheers.